Cutting down the tree, the weapon of detachment. The Gita, having depicted the entangled nature of the material world as an upside-down banyan tree, provides clear instruction for liberation. But with determination, one must cut down this tree with the weapon of detachment. This is the central imperative for anyone aspiring to genuine spiritual freedom, a call to action that echoes in yoga retreats where detachment is practiced through minimalism. The imperative to cut. What does it mean to cut down this tree? I remember asking my father, pondering the seemingly drastic nature of the instruction as we sat under a real banyan. He clarified, it means to sever our illusory attachments to it. The Gita explains that one cannot become detached from material attraction simply by dressing in renunciate clothing or retreating to a secluded place if the mind is still restless, like trying meditation apps without commitment. True detachment comes from cultivating spiritual consciousness, from fixing the mind on the Supreme. The tree of this material world has no end for those attached to it, hence, there is no possibility of liberation for such individuals. The act of cutting down this deeply rooted tree implies a decisive and resolute break from the consciousness that binds one to material existence. It requires profound understanding that this world is temporary and that true happiness lies beyond its flickering pleasures, like decluttering a hoarded home. The meaning of detachment. Detachment is not about ceasing all activity but about changing the consciousness with which activities are performed. It means being free from the association of the modes of material nature. It is a state where the mind is detached from sense gratification and always thinking of doing good for others. It also means one should not accept anything which is detrimental to the path of spiritual progress. The process of cutting down the tree of material illusion is a process of purifying one's consciousness and detaching the mind from sense enjoyment. To attain the supreme perfectional stage, one must cultivate purified intelligence, control the mind with determination, give up the objects of sense gratification, and abandon desire and hatred. Such a person must be free from false ego, strength, pride, lust, anger, and acceptance of material things, and thus freed from all proprietorship, peaceful and competent for self-realization, qualities practiced in yoga through asanas that build mental resilience.